We're here, we're at the Pro Tour finale. This is the finale of the Community Connection program. So exciting. We actually chose a place called Hornets Nest Elementary School, located across the street from Hornets Nest Disc Golf Course, which is where the Tour Championships actually took place. So the most convenient location of any community connection that we've done so far. We had a chance to try out a couple of new coaches again. We brought on the stage Calvin Heimberg, Madison Walker. We brought Eagle McMahon, Ratana. We brought Jim Oates and Juliana Korver. So 5 out of 6 new coaches joining Dustin, Keegan, and myself for this one.
My name is Danielle Callan. I'm the PE teacher at Hornets Nest Elementary School. I've been here for 18 years, and this is actually the first year we've had a program come in and do a demonstration of disc golf today. So the kids really enjoyed that. They were really active and engaged, and I had a great presentation for it today. We are a Title I school here, so a lot of times whenever we do get equipment, it's usually like hand-me-down equipment that we have, or we write grants for the equipment. So this is gonna be new for the kids. They're really excited about it. And many of the kids that walked out today actually even said, "What are those baskets? I've seen those baskets, but I don't know what you do with them." So they were really excited just to learn the concept of the game, and hopefully we can now, keep this going throughout the school year. So Coach Zoe is really energetic, and I love her energy level to the kids too. That's really important, especially with elementary students. So they were really engaged. I do think it helped a lot that she was so energetic, just because it gets them more involved. A lot of times what's really difficult right now in PE just in general is getting kids to participate. A lot of times we have kids come in and there's excuse, after excuse, my leg hurts, I don't feel like running, or we do jumping jacks and I'm tired after 10. So today, I would say it was great just to see everybody participating and nobody was making excuses. We were ready to come out and they were eager because it was all new to them. And it wasn't something where a lot of times I think kids are just turned away because the word running, and if they don't like to run, then they don't like the sport. But this was intriguing to them because there was a lot of concepts that they could learn and, put into play. Kids also have other skills besides that, and it's a great way for them to be able to demonstrate it and still in a positive aspect, that they're able to, just feel accomplished and that they've done something else, or that they have this want or this fire in them to want to play something else or find another way to do something.
My name is Ariel, and I go to school at Hornets Nest Elementary, and I went to specials and I played disc golf. It's a really fun game. I thought she was very sweet, and she knew how to explain the game a lot, much simpler, and she's a very good person. I've actually learned about the little, so you have the disc and you throw it into the little, what is it called?
The basket?
Yes,
yeah.
The basket. I did not know what those were before disc golf, and I actually learned that it was for that. And I was surprised, I didn't know. I always thought that you could put your belongings in there, because I would see it at the park and people would be throwing stuff in there and I was like, what? I like the long distance because it gives me a kind of a challenge, and it's just harder for me, and that way I can learn how to do it. So if it's harder, and for me, it's easier. So I would tell them that there's 2 different stances. You could stand in a kind of track, kind of running kind of way, and you could stand in a sport squat, which is kind of cool. And basically, if you're doing long distance, you would have to stand sideways, but if it was short distance, you would stand forward and do one of those stances. Basically, all you got to do is get in the performance and throw it right into the basket. I kind of think I might grow up and, kind of play it like a lot because it's actually really fun. And I think that I could learn like more and more about it and how to play like just good. And I want to learn how to actually make it in the basket because a couple of times I kind of missed it. Sometimes I made it, but overall I just want to learn how to, play it overall. Yes, absolutely. It would actually be really fun, like family night or outside with friends. It's actually really fun. So I think people and other people will enjoy it as much as I do.
Good.
My name is Juliana Korver. I started playing disc golf in 1992. This is actually my second time being on tour as a full-time professional. I'm a 5-time PDGA world champion. This sport is so accessible and it is easy to understand and it's easy to enjoy at basically any age. So, kindergartners, they're their youngest group that we've got out here in elementary school, and they're definitely able to enjoy the concept of putting the Frisbee in the basket, and they might have more fun running after the Frisbee than actually the concept of finishing out the hole. But that's great too, because, that's what we're doing. We're sharing the love of throwing a Frisbee, and that can come across at any age. As a female in the sport, in a sport that has been dominated by men its entire existence, it seems like the question that keeps coming up: how can we get more women in the sport? How can we get more females playing? This is how you do it. This is exactly the way that you do it. You get the kids to know that it exists, to have a concept of it. Maybe there's probably not going to be a child in the kindergarten that's going to start picking up the game and play forever, but that child might come into contact with this sport again later on in elementary school, in junior high, in high school, and maybe it takes 3 or 4 times to see it before it actually clicks, before it resonates and they're ready to go be a part of it. But I think that every connection that we can make is one step closer to having people enjoying it. And here we're reaching equal numbers of girls and boys. And so this is how we're gonna make the playing field more equal for men and women. It's kind of funny, I was gonna say, well, Zoe's built for this. Well, of course she is, because she built it, Her energy level is second to none, and her ability to relate to the kids on a level that they can understand and is exciting, it's just a really fun thing to see. And she makes it, she's so animated, and the younger they are, the more animated she gets, and Zoe is perfect for this position. She really is. She's even with adults, whatever level of people she's working with, she just brings another excitement, another level of excitement to the whole process. And so it was really, really fun today watching her in her element and watching the kids react to her. And she's perfect for this.
What a fantastic season, second half of the season really, because the first half we were still in much heavier pandemic times as far as education in school, and schools weren't quite comfortable in the last school year or ready to have guest instructors in. So having these final 4 community connection events was a dream come true. It brought me right back into my passion and in action. Uplay learned a lot. The experience was great. The momentum and traction was gained. We taught over 2,500 students just in 4 events. I mean, it's incredible and so fantastic to give the gift of disc golf. And we've got really big goals for next year. look for what's going to happen in 2022. Uplay has just begun. Our goals are set higher. The tour has been set. If you're an educator or a parent that's really seriously interested in having Uplay come to your school, take a look at the Disc Golf Pro Tour website. Check out where each one of the Elite Series stops are. And by as early as January, if you get onto uplaydiscgolf.org, we will have an application process specifically geared towards the Community Connection Grant Program. And if your school is anywhere close to one of the events, make sure you get your application in there. We're reviewing and we're trying to get to the most underserved and locationally the ones that make the most sense schools or educational organizations. Don't count yourself out if it's summertime. We're looking at boys and girls clubs and other types of organizations too. We want to insert the Community Connect into summer camps and programs as well. So don't count yourself out. Certainly submit onto the website as soon as you see the application up. And make sure to like and follow Uplay Disc Golf on Instagram and Facebook. You're going to learn more and more about the other events and the Community Connection just by following. Don't forget to keep playing disc golf. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Have a good day. Make somebody smile today. That'll feel good.
How was that, Zoe?
That was so good. These guys are like the future of the game. We got a couple of world champions walking in the building there. I don't know if you noticed, but they're good at this.